Hey, it's time for our one-on-ones, y'all. More breaking news. Haason Reddick has been holding out from the Jets, but he has been granted permission to seek a trade. The world is yet to hear from Haason Reddick, yet to hear from his representation. But here in the facility, y'all know we try to give y'all unprecedented access. We got his agent as of the last 36 hours. Drew Rosenhaus, the legendary agent, joining the show. Shady, I know that's your former agent. How was your boy, man?
What's up, big guy? What's up, Jerry Maguire?
Hey, Shady.
Show me the money, baby.
Show me the money.
I bet you guys have never done an interview with a guest who's at a Target.
Hey,
But,
Oh, you get some Starbucks too?
Hey,
Nice little day at Target and Starbucks.
That's legit right there.
true story. I went to the Jets game last night to meet with the Jets about Haason. And as I updated Haason, he said, hey, can we get together? I was supposed to fly out, so I didn't have any bags packed. Yeah. So I said, sure, man, I'll come and see you. So I'm at Target loading up on clothes and toothbrush and a razor blade.
Look at this guy.
The life of an agent, man.
Hey, Drew, for the sake of time, man, let's get right to it. Let me first put in context just how good Haason Reddick is. The whole world should know just how good you are. But Haason Reddick and Myles Garrett, the only two players in the NFL with 10 consecutive sacks in each of the last 4 seasons. So that's how good of a player we are talking about here. Nobody has heard what Haason Reddick actually wants. So can you please tell the world, what is it that Haason Reddick actually wants? Either money, years, break this down for everybody. It's unprecedented access.
Sure. So, and Shady can appreciate this because I rarely will get into, conversations that we have with teams. So on a more general basis, since I've been hired, which technically happened very recently, this is all brand new. I got hired on Sunday. Our goal is to try and work out a deal with the Jets. Our goal is to hopefully do a multi-year contract with the Jets where Haason could play for many years as a New York Jet. This is where he would like to be. That was the message that I communicated to the Jets organization last night when I met with them at the game at the stadium. And unfortunately, this situation is dragged out into the season. I haven't had a holdout as a client in over a decade. So, this is a unique situation. I'd like to be able to come in here and work it out for both sides. Delighted to work for an outstanding player and person like Haason, and I have a good record and a good track history with respect to the Jets organization as well.
Is it true that the Jets offered Haason Reddick a deal as recently as of, I think, the last 2, 3, 4 days, and he turned it down? Is that true?
Without getting into details of the negotiations, I think everyone would be comfortable with me saying that there's motivation on both sides.
Say like you, Drew. Say like you,
Drew.
Come on, Drew. Come on. You don't do this.
You're Drew Rosenhaus.
Don't embarrass me.
I need you to act like Drew Rosenhaus.
You better not embarrass me.
I need you to act like Drew Rosenhaus right now. Did Haason Reddick turn down a deal in the last 4 to 5 days?
So I'll kind of skate. I haven't been his agent during that period of time. And since the period of time that I've been his agent, we have not engaged in any type of negotiations.
Okay.
So it's hard for me to comment on what happened before me.
Does he want to be the highest paid pass rusher in football?
I don't think that's a prerequisite for us. So there's a deal to be done here that would be less than Haason becoming the highest paid pass rusher in football.
True.
We don't have a set list of criteria. We're flexible. We're open to getting a deal done with the Jets right now. And when you're 6 games into the season, you've got to be able to have creativity, flexibility. I think people have the misconception that perhaps Haason has drawn a hard line in the sand or that the Jets have since I've been involved. I can speak for Haason. He's extremely flexible in trying to work this out. And that's the message that I'll continue to communicate to the Jets, that he wants to be there, that he's willing to be creative, that he's willing to be flexible to try and find a compromise.
Yeah, I do want to ask this, though, Drew. Like, take the viewers through, like, a trade. So if a player wants a contract with a team, right, and then they can't get it worked out, and he gets traded to another team, typically the team knows that he wants a contract. How did that work out with the Jets and Haason previously when he got traded? Like, how did that work out?
I think you're right, Shady, that the biggest surprise from my perspective is that this trade went down without a new deal. I think in the ideal world, like with you, when you got traded to the Bills from the Eagles, we had an agreement in place before that trade was finalized on a new contract. When Tyreek Hill was traded from the Chiefs to the Dolphins, we had an agreement in place on a new contract. When Darius Slay got traded from the Lions to the Eagles, we had an agreement in place on a new contract. Historically, what I've done with our clients that are looking for new deals, when Antonio Brown was traded from the Steelers to the Raiders, we had a new contract in place. That's been my track record with our clients and trades with players that want a new deal.
You got a lot of great players paid, Drew. That's what you do. Last question before you leave. Let us know now, right? Me and you, relationship to relationship, love to brothers, all right? When we see Haason playing for the Jets this year, are you going to make that happen?
I believe it will, Shady. I think we're going to make that happen, man. That's my prediction. I mean, certainly I'm not I didn't get hired here for him to miss this season.
Because they said it was trade seek, right? Mm-hmm. They gave him permission to seek a trade, correct?
Well, that's what's being reported. Again, I can't comment on that because that's internal. Okay. But what I can tell you is you will see Haason playing football this year.
Perfect.
And hopefully it'll be with the Jets.
That's all we need to know. We'll see him on the field. And we might see Drew Rosenhaus in another target. Hey, Drew, appreciate you taking the time, bro. For real, for real. What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.